Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So this is a quick review of Makita trim router, and this is a model number RTO700C, and I have to say that this is a beast of a machine compared to its compact size. And I have been using a cheap Chinese spindle for quite a while, but this time I decided to go with the Makita brand, and I'm pretty happy with this machine. So first of all, take a quick look onto the box content, and it's come with the different accessories. The first one is the 2 sets of wrenches, and then we have a straight edge guide. So to get the dust out of the work, there have a dust cover also, and you can attach it with the vacuum hose. And last but not least, the trim router itself. So before jumping to the full review, let's have a quick look onto the accessories and the router. So this is the trim router itself, and it has a aluminum and a plastic body, and it comes with 2 different collets, 6mm and 8mm. They are also comes in inch sizes, and the base removal is a pretty easy. On this router you need to just open this latch and the whole base is going to come out pretty easily. And again, installation is pretty easy. Just match that gear with the rack made onto the router and it's back on the track. And the good thing about this trimmer is that it comes with a micro adjustment screw, and you can set the depth to a pretty high precision, and there is also some indication onto the body itself which tells you about the depth. And once you get the desired depth, just lock back with that lever, and the base is get completely locked onto the spindle, and from thereafter you are not able to adjust the depth at all. So trimmer comes off with the locking mechanism into the body, so that you can only use one wrench to tighten or loosen the bit. The base of this trimmer has a rubberized coating over it, so that it would be easy to hold it in the hand. The main advantage of this router is that it have a soft start feature, and it comes with a speed adjuster also, and you can change the speed from 10,000 to 30,000 rpm. Also the noise level is also less annoying if you use it at a slow rpm. To use the straight edge guide is a pretty simple. There is a screw onto the back of the base, and you need to install it and just match that slot with the slot onto the base and tighten the screw. The guide would easily lock onto the router base. The guide also have an adjustment screw with which you can increase or decrease the distance and then lock it down to its place. Now you can easily able to cut a slot by taking the reference of the edge. So there is a guide bushing comes along with this, and this thing needs to be installed inside the base by unscrewing these 4 screws and then place the bushing. But you cannot able to use this bushing with a bit size more than 6mm. This router came with 2 different collets, 6mm and 8mm, and they are usually not identical in shapes. So to keep the dust away from the workpiece, there is a dust collector comes along in this kit, and the installation is pretty simple. Just align this notch with the lever base and it gets easily snapped onto it. With this little thumb screw you can hold it to its place. Now with a vacuum hose you can keep the dust away from your face or your workpiece. So in the term of bits, there are several kinds of bits, and if you are laying onto the table but they are not come along with this router, you need to buy them separate. But if you want to use some smaller bits like 3mm and 4mm, you can grab separately these Collet adapters and then able to use smaller bits with this trimmer. So now I am going to make some slots with this 1-inch wide bit, and the depth of cut is around 6mm and the speed is kept around 10,000 rpm, and you can see that how vigorously this trimmer removes the material, and you can easily make as many slots you want. Definitely router felt a little warmer in the hand because of the metal body, and that body also act as an heat sink to keep the trimmer cool down during the work. The next cut I am going to make with a 4mm bit, and you can see that how securely those Collet grabs the bit, and the depth of the cut I took here is around 14mm. I also try to cut aluminum at 10,000 rpm, and it's work like a charm, no clogging or anything happens. The depth of cut is a bit lower, around 2mm, but I am sure that with a thicker bit and a coolant you can increase the depth up to certain level. So even though you are not a professional woodworker, you can also make some artistic design with these trim routers, and with the use of all sorts of different bits you can create something cool or some sort of artwork. So I am not going to use it for woodworking purpose. I just bought it for my CNC to increase the power and replace my old Chinese spindle. Overall conclusion is that I highly recommend if you are willing to buy any trim router for your woodworking purpose. I hope this review helped you in getting a right trim router for your work, and I see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, have a great day.